Hello guys, I'm Shop came back once. You saw the video. The Godzilla X Kong trailer 2 just came out, and have you witnessed what I've just witnessed? Have you witnessed what I've just witnessed? At first I didn't think I was gonna make a video about this. I don't know if it could be a breakdown with it, but oh my goodness. This is a oh boy. So the release date of the movie has been moved up. That happened like a long time ago, so it's no longer in April, obviously. It's in March 29th. We got I can't. So this also validates some of the things I said. I was right. Let's get right to this. The trailer opens up. We get the scene we saw last time of like this huge crater breaking open in Egypt. Kong comes out of it, and I can never remember her name, but she was the woman from Godzilla vs. Kong who was on Skull Island with Gia, the girl, and pretty much her caretaker, who was Gia's the last of the Iwi. And she says, for centuries there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of natures, and the Kongs were the guardians of humans. And I don't know when she says Titans, that's referring to the Godzilla species, or does also include behemoths and Godzilla and the rest of the other kaijus, or that's just particularly referred to the Godzilla race, like Godzilla and Daikon as the as the Titans, because that can't be true since the Mutos. So, and they hunt Godzillas, so it is more of a species type of thing instead of just, well, one so and so and the other so and so. Like I mentioned, you can't have an apex predator if there's like hundreds of predators. That's not how this works. Now, sure, there might be hundreds of lions, but there are thousands of gazelles. There's thousands of wildebeest, like hundreds of thousands of them. So you could have like 500 crocodiles or 1,000 crocodiles, but there's like thousands of others. So in this case, those multiple one Godzillas confirmed. There's multiple Kongs confirmed, even though we haven't got the exact answer what happened to the Godzilla species yet. So, for the meantime, Kong comes up. Godzilla with the pink dorsal plates are just busting through bridge after bridge. Like, what is he like? Why? What did they even do? What happened? We'll see later on in the trailer. But the tech catcher of Gia says the Titans protected nature, and which we've already seen characters like Behemoth and Godzilla and other kaiju, especially in extended media like comic books, or at the end of the King of the Monsters and Godzilla X Kong, where Behemoth was restoring the Amazon to its natural state. So ironically, we haven't got too much input of how the world changed since it's something that kaijus exist, and how this should change the cities or predicting when to evacuate. Because like Pacific Rim, right, they know when a kaiju shows up. They know to evacuate. They got kaiju bunkers. They got all these types of security. They have all this extra assessment to help allow people to survive. Sure, you may lose your livelihood, but some things may survive. In that case, you can always sense off your dimension was more inland, and you just use the coastal thing as working. So it's not really been explained. Maybe we get a small insight, might get mentioned in this movie, hopefully. But then we get this underwater shot from looking like Millennium Godzilla with his eyes going. It's my goodness. And we get this scene where Kong and Gia are touching each other. Well, just like the good old days back on the ship where they was transporting Kong. But in this case, I'm a little concerned. Kong's looking like an old man, looking like Caesar in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's looking old, man. He's looking quite old. The trailer came out like 30 minutes ago. Like, he's looking old, dear Kong. I'm a little concerned. And more than likely, it seems like Gia is taking classes. She could be in school, and it seems like her head is not all the way into it. It's still like they're like it's more than likely since Gia is an Iwi, and her people have a direct connection towards ancient people that are hanging out with the Kongs and the Godzillas. They can't just be that the great apes were the great protectors. On this keyword, she said apes, not Kongs. So we will get to the Scar Team thing, but in this case, with Gia, just it'll make sense of why she'll be able to feel like this change or this prediction of what's going to happen, or things just don't feel normal, since the Iwis are more connected to modern day human beings, or than what modern day human beings are. It has been 4,000 years, especially after Godzilla took that nap. Godzilla, where were you when Daikon was getting his wig peeled back? So that's when in the trailer try to explain like this whole, well, you know, one this side here, this side here. That can't be true because there are parasitic species that hunt Godzillas. So it can't just be like a apex predator thing. It's just not like competing with a pack of hyenas. There's an actual species that specialize in hunting Godzillas, similar to how the xenomorphs on a planet has a species that eat them as well. Uh, uh, but Gia, it's like spazzing. It's like she can feel things. Now I don't know if this could be trailer editing or she actually does get a vision of the future of this epic war and the Scarred King, which switches over to these blue eyes, on which we'll get to those eyes. Gia wakes up and explains. I can't say caretaker, like a guardian, like a pseudo parent. And Gia's like, I'm scared there's something wrong with me. And we go over to this scene where that whole portal thing I was talking about before. I was right. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And we see the monitor going back and forth, and we pretty much have the Gia's guardians pretty much say she can feel what's happening. You can feel like there's a change in the air. Like there's something's not right. Something is up. Something is not normal. Something is not happening regularly. We have this shot of Kong just looking back. I don't know what he could be looking at. Alright? He got the snow all over him, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Because it's rather that Kong has been lit up a few times by something, or did he just come from an Arctic region? Like, where's all this snow coming from? Cause like this is not snow where it's just like you just been blasted with with a snow blower or something. This is like snow like you've been going through snow like in Godzilla vs. Kong. But what is he looking at? I don't think anything could fly, but it's like I said. You remember that whole image where you had the Kong vs. Godzillas, and it's had that whole flying Godzilla. And the thing is, it's confirmed that that's Godzilla. And that's not any Godzilla. It's not Dagon. That's the Godzilla we know. So, maybe he might go through that transformation in the movie. Because we do see him a few times blue. On which, I don't know because of the nuclear supercharge that now there's some type of drawbacks and how it's just like, so it's just not right. Or the Godzilla is turning to the chosen one of his people. Or maybe he's awakening some ancient power he used to have. And it's just, the whole nuclear thing has sent him haywire. Cause we get this shot of Godzilla. It looks strange. And the reason why it looks strange is not because it's CGI. It's the fact that he's blue for some unknown reason. Now, this seems like this could take place early in the movie. It was supposed to be this whole scene to take place in Rome. And also, correction. Previous trailer, that was the Brazilian embassy. So that still could have been Italy. But why is she supercharged and blue like this? Who knows? But the caretaker's like, hey, Kong and Godzilla can both feel just like Gia that there's something wrong. Something's amiss. It's like a call happening. Something that both of them are afraid of is like, hey, something ain't right here. And I did theorize, of course I keep bringing up the question that whole, since King Ghidorah is a space alien, which is confirmed he's an alien, it don't matter where he comes from, so and so. Since he is a space alien, like the whole thing with the alpha call and the whole alpha species thing, to a certain degree, does not make any sense. Some might say, why? Godzilla is not the only one with that abilities. Other Godzillas existed. So what makes him and Kong have this alpha type status and no other kaiju have this alpha status? Even though we see hundreds of Kongs in the last trailer, at least 100 or so. And we've known that multiple Godzillas existed. We see a few of their corpses inside the whole the whole Kong throne thing from Godzilla vs. Kong. So it's just, they can't be like the pinnacle. Somebody said, what could be like a Africa type series? Because you got lions, you got crocodiles, you got Cape buffalo, you got the rhinoceros, you got the hippo. So there are some more serious threats. But certain lions eat hippos and eat elephants and eat Cape buffaloes. So the lion is pretty much the king of the safari, more or less. But in this case, it's not really like that. So the character gets like asked. This guy's called. He's gonna be the trapper. I can't remember his name, but he's gonna be called the trapper. That's on his journey. And he's like, you feel like going on the ride. And where they're going? He's like, you never asked. So where they're going? They're going to this new Humvee, and the portal thing activates. So I was right. It was a portal to the Hollow Earth. I was right. Only if boy, I would have been like, oh, Sam, just blam, blam, blam. That's what I'm talking about. I was right. And Kong literally just hops into it. Just, oh, here we go. Whee! Come on, I was right. I was right. And they go through the Hollow Earth, got the thumbs up. He's like, thumbs down. We get the previous Kong shot. See Kong running into this, Soko. And then we get an extended shot. As we get the whole mini con thing, we get the extended. Well, first we have them touching on this organic wall. I don't know where this could be. I really don't know where this could be, because it's not as isolated as Godzilla. So this could be where they interact with the Hollow Earth Iwi people, that they're like they know where Shimu is, or this is like I can't picture this as a scene where they're running into an evolving Godzilla in some ice cap. It could be that Godzilla found a way to get down here and lay on top of it, and it forms over and he busts out of that way. But that would just be strange. I hope it's not. Now what it could be also, since it's blue, there are rumors. There are rumors. All right, nothing confirmed, that Mothra could be making her return in this movie. If that's the case, the Scar King must be some type of animal. I don't know, cause we know, we've already, like, we watched the toys and everything. We know what his quote unquote secret weapon is. But if Mothra's getting in on the action, there could be some serious signs of concern here. I had a kid saying, "Oh my God, this is not a sick note, but this is a war call." And we see the Kongs beating, just beating. And we see Soko showing Kong, like we initially got the overview shot. We didn't see how that shot came to be, but obviously Kong is following Soko back to this place, and Soko points towards the people, and they say it's a call of war, and they're all beating on the ground. Let's get. And then, boy, you really see how different the Scar King body is. And so that's when I said, when she said the great apes protected humans, the Scar King is not random. So he must be a part of a different group of great apes that are not Kong, but they're all part of this whole bigger great ape type of thing. So that's why I said, when, oh, she said they're not Kongs, and describes them as great apes. Then great apes also cute in our world: chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans. And that should be it. I could be missing one, but yeah. So, in this case, that will also include the Kongs we see in the trailer, as well as the Scar King and Soko. Boy, that is one unhappy fella, boy. Just imagine. How dare you come here? How dare you come here, back here? We banished you to Skull Island, and you come back here? You come back here, I'm gonna peel your whip back. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to mess you up bad. Oh my goodness. I actually watched forward to this. He's mad, he's yelling, and then we get to see a piece of the fight. Now, my assumption was, as everybody else, it was that Kong gets overwhelmed, the Scar King is too much, he gets the wombo combo, and Kong gets flipped. But what we see here, that is not what happened. Kong is doing quite well for himself. He is an experienced warrior. But the reason why Kong loses here is not because of this Scar King. He get his wig peeled back by the ultimate weapon. So since we've already seen the toy leaks, I'm not gonna go. Well, you kind of see it later on, and that is Shimu, which is supposed to be this whole ice-type titan, which caused the Ice Age back years ago. Now the theory is, well, that could have taken out Ghidorah. But no, it's been confirmed from what I've heard that it wasn't the Shimu who did it. It was Godzilla somehow. It's. I hope it's not. Maybe they could retcon in this movie that it was. But and Ishimu blasted his ice breath, and Kong tried to block it like he usually does, you know, with the beam attack. Use the axe to block it. But in this case, why does he have the arm gauntlet? Because he's suffering from frostbite. It froze him down to the bone because he was not able to stop the beam. And you can see his arm freezing up as well. So that's why I got the whole gauntlet. That frostbite is apparently, as the kids say, hit different. If you get the whole team up shot where they both running, just going, just moving full force method, rise together, and then like Shimu's freezing waves solid. Apparently, in King of the Monsters, apparently Rio's just the spot just to tear things up. I thought Hong Kong against Japan had enough, and apparently Rio would be the new showdown spot for any type of kaiju entertainment. If you need to peel the kaiju wig back, Rio is the place to do it. Oh my goodness. Just freezing everything. So yeah, I hope it's not. I hope they're not there when Godzilla wakes up and somehow he climbs his way to the top and he busts through the ice. I hope that's not what's happening. But there's something's awakening. Hopefully it's Mothra's coming into the fray and just, hey, it's Mothra. So which goes into another problem. We have the big bugs from Skull Island, and Skull Island is pretty much the hollow earth turned onto the surface in a type of way. So there's an entire ecosystem, a sub-ecosystem. We know what some of the top apex predators are, but how does Mothra and guys like Rodan and Behemoth and the one from the Kong comic book, I can't remember his name. I can't remember if it was a girl or a female, but Camazon, how do they fit into the fray? Are there multiple species of that as well? Is it just like a one-off type of thing, and it's just... How does this whole ecosystem work? Is it just like it's not like a monster island where it's just a one-off type of thing. It's just there's multiple different type of kaijus here. There's a whole ecosystem of harmony. Is so on. So how does the space alien fit into this? We see the title card or Fall Alone. Well, I don't know who's speaking this, but it's like the last time those two met, Kong barely nearly got killed. Hey, he hurt his shoulder, man. He got thrown. He blew out his shoulder. Look, he can't fight Kong one arm. He can't. Kong. And I believe it's the Trapper guy with this British says they don't gotta like each other. They just gotta work with each other. And we have another shot of the Scar King. Apparently, and then we get this fantastic. We got. Damn, I hate the Donkey Kong comparison. We have Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and like Kong fucking rocks the Scar. So it is. So I thought the toys are wrong. I thought the Scar King would be bigger. No, Kong is like bigger than the Scar King. So I thought the toys were just wrong. No. The Star King is not as big as we think he is. Apparently Kong, whether he's in mid-jumping or there's just... Yeah, because Kong's head is gigantic compared to his. Oh my goodness. And then Kong fucking hits him. And it seems like he could have been holding Soko. I gotta say this one more time. No, it's really like he's holding Soko or Soko trying to help. Or distracts him, and Kong just knocks the fuck out of him, and his teeth goes flying. That's a clean hit. That's a clean hit. And some person's like, now I've seen everything. Rocked him. Have you ever seen with Godzilla in which, you remember I mentioned that earlier scene with the whole bridge? And I'm questioning what's going on with Godzilla, because he's tearing through bridge. Like, he's caused structural damage before. But not intentionally. Sure, he was going to break the Golden Bridge, but that's because the bridge was in his way. In this case, this is different. This is like some Apex Rampage stuff right here, where he's doing this stuff on purpose. Why is the military attacking him? Who knows what they're up to this time? There's no Mechagodzilla, so why is he mad? Why is he upset? Like you can see once again, he's all blue. He's all blue. This is not just dorsal plate blue. He's all blue like we saw earlier. So what this whole blue going to pink thing, like, who knows? I have not seen one toy of a blue Godzilla. I have not. So, what's going on with him? Is he lets off this electromagnetic burst and just wipes out everything? Who knows? We see the Iwi people bowing down. We see what could be a queen or royalty type figure here. Inside the trailer. Who knows? Who knows? It could be. Yeah, Gaia reaching her hands up, wait, towards something. Whoa, whoa, go back, go back, go back, go back. Think you could fool me? Wait a minute, freeze that, freeze frame that. So that could be, I don't know what it is. It's all golden. Y'all see that, right? Yeah, it's like some type of golden type thing, but it's maybe it's a juiced up Mothra. Maybe it's something being killed. Who knows? I don't know who she's reaching her hands out to. Maybe it's a vision to the future. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what she's reaching her hands out. I don't know what the hell that thing is. And we have Soko throwing a rock at one of his brother, and Soko, those are your people. Blam! Put him to sleep. So I was informed of a leak scene of what's going to be happening. I'm not going to mention anything of it. Hope you guys enjoy the movie. And the guys caretakers, like we made some augmentations, in which they confirmed the Beast Gauntlet. They have confirmed the Beast Gauntlet as the Scar King throws a building at him. Kong punches it, and you can see the electricity. Here's the electric man. The electricity is coming back. Yes, it is coming back. We have this shot that could be towards in the movie where there's Godzilla. There's Kong rolling into the air as as reluctant buddies. All right. It's like the team up with Shawn Michaels and John Cena. You have had opportunity after opportunity, Godzilla, to blast Kong head off, and you didn't do it. I choose who I want to hit the atomic breath. I do it when I want, and I do it when you least expect it. So, I believe there is a scene that I might have missed. Yeah. This scene, I think it could have been when Gia was having the flash forward. Yeah. For a quick split second. And there it is, boys, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Now I don't know what's going on with Kong over there and the Scar King, or what's all that blue stuff is. But over there, we have a pink fella holding on to something all blue. It's already implied that there's an extra monster, so yes, that is Shimu. Now, whether Shimu is a boy or girl, I don't really care, but I hope we get some confirmation one way or another when the movie comes out of what he or she is. But what's going on with the Scar King? I don't know what it is. He's beating on something. I don't know what that is. That's look. I got. It's like some type of explosion, but it's not coming from Shimu. It's coming from something else. Like, 'cause we don't see too much of it, so I doubt it's Kong coming up from there. 'Cause we do hear that whole scene where Kong is looking towards something behind him, and I doubt that's Shimu. Now, the reason why I say, well, it can't be that he's been getting lit up by Shimu is because, well, if that was the case, then he'll be dead. We've seen what trying to deflect the blast did to his arm. So if that's the case, then where did Kong just come from in that scene? Who knows? But overall, I loved the trailer, enjoyed it. It showed off enough without showing off enough. The perfect balance of the both. Doesn't really spoil anything. Now I have heard the leaks and so, but it showed you enough to get you interested, but not too much. Was it? Damn it! There's no need for me to watch the movie. There's no need. But I hope we get some tight explanation, especially with the whole Great Ape thing, because obviously it could be that Scar King is not only just the leader of the pack of Kongs, he could be the last of his own kind, and killing him could be wiping out his entire species. Now, there have been some reports that people have theorized, nothing confirmed, that Soko is his son. I don't know. They're not the same color, but it's like a fusion of the colors. Maybe, if it is, and it's gonna be a final fact of you're not my dad. He's my real dad. I know you're not my father, Dad. You don't care about me. That's a whole different ordeal. In this case, Mothra might have to come up with some assistance because the Kong was doing quite well against the Scar King. With what we've seen from the trailer, And it seems like out of panic or the Scar King want to wrap this up quick, he unleashes the big dog, the big mama or daddy or which one, either way. She comes out and he lights her up. He light Kong's up, and he says, "Well, you know, Kong's arm is out of commission." So we don't know if Godzilla is ever gonna fight Shimu twice, or it's a last ending type thing. Cause there's a scene where it does forces them to team up. So it could be the whole roaring scene also take place in Egypt, and that's where they come to an agreement. And that's why they both show up in Egypt. So that whole running scene could lead to that, and that's why they both in Egypt. But then you gotta wonder, well, they gotta go somewhere else, and how does the Scar King come up from that portal to where he is in Rio, and so on, so. I am quite curious. I am quite interested. This is gotten me curious, very, very curious. But hopefully we get a proper explanation of the whole kaiju thing, because there are too many Kongs and there's too many Godzillas to be like an apex predator type of thing. It just can't be. There's always a bigger fish. There's always someone bigger, stronger, and it's those that have the fewest numbers. But hey, call be a theory. Godzilla is a space Ghidorah is a space monster, so hopefully we get some type of resolve to what happened to Renzera Serizawa, because he is, in the book at least, alive. He never died. So, and Apex has fused in with Monarch, so who knows how that would turn out. I don't even know if it's still recording. I could have just lost a whole bunch of footage. I hope I didn't. But overall, I've enjoyed the trailer. I'm hyped and excited. The Scar King is losing teeth. I'm tired of your stuff, old man. I don't know, man. Yeah, and the Kong is looking a little old there. Seems like he's pushing 50, man. Like 46 years old. He's getting old, man. He's getting. I can see the theories now. Well, maybe that's how you can get Son of Godzilla. No. Overall, I've seen leaks and stuff, and who knows how this movie's gonna be. Whether everybody dies or everybody lives, how does the world go on from here? How do people live their lives if at any moment some upset monster could just show up and just, hey, I'm tired of this. So if the Scar King is planning his invasion, similar to how the reports has been, it was Godzilla who sealed the Scar King down there. On which, why is it always gonna? Can't be some other Godzilla. Why is it always gonna be him? Like it's confirmed that there's a bigger Godzilla out there. They killed that fella with a headshot. Just kablam! Oh my gosh! He killed him. But yeah. Overall, I enjoyed what I've seen. Only 1 month to go, roughly, give or take. Well, a month, like a week or so. So, I'm excited. I'm interested. There's probably going to be a final trailer, hopefully. They don't completely show off what Shimu looks like. But it seems like the sizes of the toys are accurate. So, I first thought, well, like the toys are inaccurate, you know. Scar King was going to be bigger than Kong, and Shimu was going to be just gigantic. Apparently, not so. And apparently that leaked image from all those days ago, that wasn't Shimu, that was Godzilla he was fighting. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. So, hey. I really don't know what to say. I'm hyped. I am interested. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to the theater and watch it. Hopefully. It would be an amazing experience. But hey, who knows? But I've been Mr. King. We got to comment, subscribe. I know you got thoughts and theories about the Scar King, Shimu, Godzilla, Kong, and the whole Kong race still being alive. And will we get a definitive answer of what happened to the rest of Godzilla brethren? Because as far as we know, for over 4,000 years, apparently, as far as we can tell, there's just been Godzilla, and there's just been Daikin. And Daikin got his wig peeled in. So, why is there, what's that queen mutant, that female mutant that showed up at the end? King of the Monsters, so. Who knows? That's been the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.